Hi folks, my name is Mark, and I just want to take you on a little tour of a project, a big project that I've got on the go here up in the northern Bruce Peninsula. Going to be using some Splitfire equipment. You might have seen a video that my friend Martin did. He's in his 80s, and together we have a Splitfire splitter, one of the original ones made. We reached out to Splitfire and told them about it, and told them how awesome it's been running for a lot of years, 25 years plus, and thousands of cords of wood that it's split. They were good enough to respond back and send us a wedge extension for that machine. The original wedge was on the shorter side, and the new machines, they have a larger wedge on them. So through a conversation with them, I let them know that I was going to be up on the Bruce here, clearing property to build a home for the family. So we acquired this property about 5 years ago, and we've been slowly working towards that. And I knew that when we got to this step, there's going to be a lot of firewood and a lot of brush generated. I've got a tractor at home. Had a 6-inch hydraulic feed chipper for that, but that's just too big of a equipment to be hauling up here all the time. Got a 4-wheeler and just a tandem axle trailer. That's all we need, along with some tree cutting gear and the chipper. We're going to get a lot of brush piles taken care of up here over the next 12 months, I imagine. I've got 100 acres here. It's early spring. No buds on the trees yet. Bugs aren't out. It's perfect working conditions. So I thought maybe some people would be interested in seeing the chipper in action and just what we're doing up here. My friend Kevin's going to be joining me in a bit. He's just on his way from Huntsville area. And yeah, we'll try to shoot some videos that are hopefully interesting. I don't do this. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't make videos. I'm not sponsored by Splitfire. This is just me showing some appreciation for a company that I believe builds really good equipment. Canadian company. I'm a welder by trade. I can appreciate when stuff is well made and no corners have been cut. From my experience so far with this chipper, it's been a tremendous help. Probably the best small self-contained chipper that's on the market right now, in my opinion. And part of that, I believe, is the hopper style that they have come up with that is really self-feeding, just with gravity. Anyhow, I'll sign off right there, and that's a little intro, and try to put a few more videos together of this thing in action. Okay, thanks. I'll take you on a little tour here of the property, what we're doing, show you some of the piles that we're going to be getting through over the next few days. And there's a lot to be chipped here. This is I spent about 3 days up here in the fall clearing, and there's a big mix of hard maple and balsam in here. There's about 4 piles, maybe 6 piles that are probably as large as my truck that are ready to go. And what I'm planning on doing with the chips is just using them to make a trail and move some rock around so I can get a little bit further up into the property where the house is going to be built. So doing all that with some pretty modest equipment. I do have some forestry, tree removal experience, so that end of things I can handle that myself. But as far as getting equipment up here, it's much easier to pull that little tandem trailer with my 4-wheeler and the chipper on it, behind it, than to ever think about bringing my 35 horse tractor with a 6-inch hydraulic feed chipper. It's just not practical to come up to haul that much equipment to come up and be able to work up here for just, you know, 2 or 3 days. So I can bring everything I need on that trailer and do a few days work and then head back home and back to work. So slowly but surely, some progress. But that was the whole idea by sourcing out that self-contained Splitfire instead of having to haul up big heavy equipment up here all the time. So far so good. I'll keep you up to date through the process as we continue to chip this up and make some piles.